King of the Road Productions proudly presents a Ward and Adams episode of the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4 and the CW. Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll check out Josh Ward live at Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee. 8 number ones in a row on the Texas Regional Radio chart. That's got to be a record.
I never thought of ever having number ones. Just being on the radio and getting to play my music in front of people. And, I guess the number ones, when they come along with it, that's just icing on the cake.
You know what happens when you get 11 number ones in a row?
I have no idea.
You get a crown on top of the cowboy hat.
Well, let's work on it then.
Let me ask you a question. Do we have any hardcore country music fans in here tonight? Do we got George Jones fans in here with us this evening?
We'll feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. We'll also wear the Southeast Texas debut of Flatland Revival's new video as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. And Kevin Adams will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches.
King of the Road.
Howdy and welcome to the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, KBTV, and the CW. I'm Jim King of the Road. We'll kick off this episode with my recent exclusive with Texas country troubadour Josh Ward. And speaking of Josh Ward, don't miss him with special guest Chuck Brasino at Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee on Saturday, March 20th. Get your tickets early at the Honky Tonk Texas box office or online at honkytonktexas.us. I'll be interviewing Josh Ward next week on King's Country Internet Radio. Man, how radio has evolved over the years. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. Stream the award-winning and nationally recognized Jim King of the Radio show middays, Monday through Friday, on King's Country at kingscountry.net. You won't find a better country music mix anywhere on the planet, so never settle for less. Before we cruise Cadillac style to Honky Tonk, Texas, I need to pay tribute to my friend and longtime sponsor of this program, Sterling Ray Bradley. Southeast Texas recently lost a legend in the collision business with the passing of my good friend Sterling Bradley, owner of Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches. Sterling had a lot of loyal customers in the collision industry and tons of great friends here in Southeast Texas who miss him dearly. He got an early start in the auto body and paint business.
And my father would paint cars and trucks for people at the refinery, and my mom would tape them up while he was at work at the refineries, and when he got off, he'd spray them, and yeah, it's a way of life.
And what a life and legacy Sterling Bradley leaves behind. He was a very successful businessman, a mentor, a community leader, and loving family man. Rest in peace, Sterling. You're a great example of a life well lived, and we miss you.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road show.
Oh, hang on to the game.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
What you think about it? Come on, Silsbee. Let's take him down there, old beer joint that I know well. Train too much to work and too much to finish. Too much to get that long truck out of that old bar ditch. Well, I made enough last week to buy that round or 10. So let's load up the boys and head down to
Josh Ward, great to see you here in
Good to see
Honky
you,
Tonk,
man.
Texas. This place is right up your alley, I think.
Oh yeah, I feel at home here, man.
You're not too far from home.
Oh, not
Montgomery.
just a hop, skip, and a jump through the pines, man.
Have you played in the Golden Triangle before?
Yes, we played a lot down in Beaumont, so it's this is our first time to kind of drift this way. I was telling Darren earlier that first time kind of coming up this way, but probably won't be our last.
Is your home base still Montgomery?
Yes, sir, just outside of Montgomery. We're out there in the sticks.
All right. Holding Me Together is the new album that came out in October of 2015.
Yes, sir. We've had a lot of good luck with that one.
Yeah, 8 number ones in a row on the Texas Regional Radio chart. That's got to be a record.
You know, I never thought of ever having number ones. Just being on the radio and getting to play my music in front of people, and you know, I guess the number ones when they come along with it, that's just icing on the cake.
You know what happens when you get 11 number ones in a row?
I have no idea.
You get a crown on top of the cowboy hat.
Well, let's work on it then.
Let me ask you a question. Do we have any hardcore country music fans in here tonight? Do we got any George Jones fans in here with us this evening? If you tell me that you love me, I would feel so proud. If you let me hold you, honey, I'd holler out loud. I'll never love another, even if I can. Come to me, baby, I'm a one-woman man. Baby, just gotta always love you, honey, and I'll never let you down. I'll never love another, even if I can. Come to me, baby, I'm a one-woman man. Yeah. I would climb the highest mountain, maybe reach it to the sky. To prove that I love you, I jump off and fly. I'd even swim the ocean from shore to shore. To prove that I love you a little bit more. Just gotta always love you, honey, I'll never love another, even if I can. Come to me, baby, I'm a one-woman man. Yeah.
Still to come, we'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Flatland Revival's new video as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. We'll also feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. And Kevin Adams will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches. But next we'll return to Honky Tonk, Texas for more from Josh Ward Live.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road.